Welcome back to the Yukon Cornelius Show, and today we're going to talk all about gold, gold, gold. As you see, Yukon there has a tube of gold I found when I was doing a little work there. You can see there's a little bit of gold in them there hills. Yukon likes to keep an eye on my gold for me. Alright, so let's talk gold. So I started out more or less coin collecting. Then I got into constitutional silver, which you see up here. And then I started getting into gold. And this is my first gold piece ever. And this is an American gold eagle. And this is a 1/10 ounce gold eagle. And I bought it at the local coin shop years and years ago. This is a piece I will never sell in my lifetime. This will go to my heirs. This is a very special piece. The gentleman who really got me started out in coin collecting at the local coin shop, very knowledgeable guy. He's passed on now. This was my first gold purchase. It was from him, and so this is something I cherish, and I will keep this forever. This is what started my journey in gold. My first 1/10 ounce American Silver Eagle coin, and I love this thing. It's beautiful, and so that's where my journey began. So let's talk about some different ways to which you can hold gold in your portfolio. So as you can see, there's all different sizes and companies that make golden products. One of the first ones I bought was this little tiny guy. And this is a 1mm golden cougarand. And before they made American Silver Eagles, about the only way you get a hold of gold was the golden cougarand. And this is a very, very small coin. It's almost a joke. At the time I bought this, this is my second gold purchase. I didn't have much money, and I thought it was cool. It was gold, and so I wanted to own gold, so I bought this little coin. Probably wouldn't have, probably paid too much for it, probably not worth a whole lot, but when you got the gold bug, you got the gold bug, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, gold can come in the form of ounces, 1/10 ounces, 1/4 ounces, 1/2 ounces, and then in grams. And we're going to talk about grams in a minute. Let's talk about ounces. These are both 1 ounce gold coins. This is made by the Royal Mint, Britannia, Great Britain. And this is made by Pamp Suisse, which I believe is a Switzerland company. This is Lady Fortuna. For those of you that don't know, Lady Fortuna, and this is Lady Britannia. So, one is thicker than the other one. This one's rolled out a little bit more. This one's a little more pronounced, smaller package, but they're both 1 ounce. One of the greatest things I like about them is the serial numbers right on there. Certification number, serial number. Both of them have that. It's good protection. This is the most important thing probably I'll say in this whole video. Buy your gold from a place you trust. Buy good products that are recognizable from a place you can trust. My place that I trust, where I get almost all my gold, is Atmex. I will deal with JM Bullion and SD Bullion. But buy somewhere that you trust. If you have a local coin shop guy that you completely trust, that's great. If you don't, I suggest you buy from a big recognizable outlet. And always, always, always keep your receipt, or your bill, whatever you want to call it, your paperwork from the sale, in case you ever need to sell it. You present this with the actual thing where you got it from. That makes it a whole lot more trustworthy to someone who might not know you that well. So this here is 5 grams pure gold. This is from the Perth Mint in Australia. Australia does a really good job. Again, it's got a bar number. It's got all your fineness and all levels. It's got the kangaroos on the back. It's got the Perth swan on the front. 5 gram bar is a nice place to start if you don't have a whole lot of liquid cash and you're wanting to start stacking. There's nothing wrong with starting with grams. The only thing, if you're buying grams or 10th ounce, you will pay more of a premium. But that actually can help you also. It makes it easier to sell because it's a smaller piece. You're not selling a whole ounce. You're just selling 5 grams. So there's pluses and there's minuses with everything. But if you're a bulk stacker, yeah, you're going to want to stack by the ounce. And then these 3 over here, and I've got a couple of these Perths, and these are 1 grams. Basically the same thing as the last one, only these are. So you see the bar numbers are on there. Again, the kangaroos on the back, the swan, the Perth Mint on there. Beautiful, beautiful bars, but also a beautiful presentation. You can buy gold that's not in a presentation, that doesn't have a serial or bar number. Buyer beware. Buy from good people, good locations, good companies, because there are fakes out there, especially on like eBay. A lot of Chinesium out there, if you know what I mean. And so, buyer beware on that. This is again another. This is Lady Fortuna, same as this, only that's 1 ounce. This is 1 gram. So this is 1 gram. Fine gold, 3/9 fine, and again, it's got the certificate on the certificate number on this actual card and on this, and this is a Veriscan thing. So you can actually scan that, and it will tell you all about that gold. So I do like these as a small fractional thing. These also make great gifts for kids. Kids hear about gold, but they don't know about gold. Teach them a little bit about it. This is a good little gift. I've given these out to family members, little kids in my family before, and they absolutely love that they own a gold bar. And technically, that is a gold bar. So, one of my biggest things that I stack, I like to stack ounces, but they are very expensive. Okay, you're looking at 3.5, and before we know it, these are going to probably be around $4,000. Right now, they're around 3.5. I collect 10th ounce American Gold Eagles. I put them in a protective shell case because gold is soft and gold will mark up, not tone, but it will bend, scratch, and dent easier. So as you can see, I have a fair amount of these 10th ounce coins. These are all American Gold Eagles. It's part of my 5 pillars of a precious metal investment. And that's a video I'm going to be putting out soon. And so I would appreciate if you would watch that, because I think that'll show you a lot as far as to different things to get into that are good investments. So this is my gold stack. And if you add it all up, there's basically right at 3 ounces of gold in front of you. 3 ounces of gold. For some people, that's not much. For me, that's a lot. It's taken me a long time to get this. First, I didn't get into gold that early, and when I did, I got in very small. And it's only been the last few years where I've really been able to start stacking and putting away some gold. And even if you are a die-hard silver stacker, I believe there's a place in your stack where you need to diversify and get into gold. Since I have bought this gold, in the last few years, it has went up so dramatically, I can't even impress upon you how much. And I really think you need to get into gold, even if you're only getting in for 10th ounces or grams or 5 grams. And if you got the money for ounces, I totally respect that. You know, stacking ounces is a great way to go. But get into the gold game, because I'm telling you right now, gold is going to go up in these uncertain times. I am not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I believe and what I'm betting things on. And I believe right now is a great time to get a hold of gold, especially if you can get it under 3K. Buy it. Buy whatever you can, because I think there's going to come a time where the average working class people cannot own gold. So whatever you have might be all that you can ever have. So that's about all I've got to talk about with my little gold collection. I believe you should start your little collection today if you have the means and the will to do it. If you found anything in this video that has taught you anything or showed you anything, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more of our videos, we have a lot more coming out soon. Go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell icon, and so you get all of our notifications. Thanks for watching, guys. Yukon out.